We had the house listed the previous 2 years with no even contracts put on it. Beverly put it up, and within 2 months, we had it sold.
Well, we've been talking about selling our house, and we didn't think that we would be able to. So every morning on the way to work, I'd hear Beverly's ad on the radio. And finally, one morning, I just grabbed a pen and wrote the phone number down, and I told Michelle, I said, I'm going to call her and just see what happens.
You want to get a great deal and you want somebody who's going to work for your best interest? You check out my friend Beverly. Again, it's Keller Williams Wine Trail Homes and my favorite real estate agent. Check it out, JDSladesFavoriteAgent.com.
The radio advertising has really changed the game for us. It's just been an amazing piece that we added to our company.
That's when we put the house on the market. She came out and we decided what we were going to do.
The more information I have on my seller, it's kind of like just playing detective. I can really help that seller so much better if I have as much information from them as possible. So we do a seller counseling interview, and we want to know exactly why you're moving, where you're moving to, when did you buy your home, how much do you owe on your home, and it's kind of just solving that mystery.
We were quite a bit upside down in our current home that she sold for us. She was able to sell it at quite a bit more than other realtors thought they could.
Well, we had been on the market before and we were getting a little discouraged, and we heard about Beverly's promotion and we decided to try with her, and we met with her and she was very encouraging. She sounded like she knew the market really well and gave us really positive feedback.
It's just sitting down and just creating that plan of what is the most important thing for our sellers.
She redid all of our pictures for the house, and she moved things around and made it look, you know, the way that it would be more spacious looking for people, and just made it look nice. And we didn't even think about that, and we had had the same pictures for 3 years and weren't selling the house. So it definitely made a difference after that. We had people coming to look at the house, and we got a contract shortly after that.
Whenever you're looking at homes online, that's your absolute first showing. So when I'm talking to my sellers, I let them know that when your home's being showed, that's really the second viewing, because you've qualified online. And when buyers are looking online, most people are very visual people. And if they're scrolling through properties and there's really bad pictures, they're just going on to the next property.
We had a couple challenges where we had people that were going to buy the house and then they backed out, and then we started over again. But she was very positive the whole time and very encouraging, and we were able to get the house sold and buy the house that we always wanted.
3 days from closing, and we had everything packed up. We had a moving van lined up. We were, we even had gone as far as getting addresses changed, getting the electric cut off and cut on over here. We were ready to go.
So a week before settlement, the whole deal fell apart. We were the very first listing of 5 other transactions. A week before settlement and right at Thanksgiving, 5 deals were going to fall through. So I stepped in and bought my client's home so that they could move in right around Thanksgiving and everybody else could move in right around Thanksgiving.
And Beverly called us a few days later and said, "Don't worry, got it under control. I'm buying your house."
As far as the guaranteed sale is concerned, it just really gives that certainty that if you're going to be putting your home on the market, you know it's going to sell.
So without her, it wouldn't have been possible.
Looking at what I do differently as an agent, it's being truthful with clients. Whenever I go into a client's home and I'm talking to them about selling their home, there are listings that sometimes it's just not the right time for them to go on the market. I only take 60% of the listings that I go on. The other 40%, genuinely, it's just not the right time because the numbers aren't matching up. We look at what they've paid for the home and what their motivation is and why they want to move. So if their why is not big enough to move right now and they don't have to move right now, I know that they can make more money in a later time. So it's what's more important to you as the client. Do you need to move now? Do you have to move now? Or do you just want to move now? And what's going to be the best benefit for you?
She's the best agent we've ever worked with. I've never had anything but positive things to say.
Very eager, very outgoing. Doesn't take no for an answer from other realtors and builders.
She does what she says she'll do.
Definitely.